I had some friends that went to Georgia Southern, and I just heard a lot of really good things about it, how it's just like a really close community. It's really easy to like meet people and make friends. And I had a friend that was in the education program, and she absolutely loved it, had amazing things to say about the teachers and everything. So it just felt like the right thing to do. So that's why I ended up coming here, and I've loved it ever since. So.
For the children, I feel like they deserve to have an opportunity to learn, just like the children in the past have been able to, just to play around and go outside and still being COVID friendly, but still trying to implement some of those traditional teaching experiences that every child should have.
Education wise, I really didn't know I wanted to go into it for a long time, and I was really nervous about picking my major, but I've always known that I love learning and I love working with other people, and I also love working with kids, so it just kind of clicked. And eventually doing the classes, it just really, I loved it from the start. And then COVID happened, and then that was hard because not actually being able to be in the classroom, it was kind of just like, well, I got nervous. It's like, do I really want to do this? But now I'm here and I'm like, yes, this is everything and more.
I feel like just not being a teacher because of the pandemic is, things happen and things are going to continue to happen, and I'm not going to let anything stop me from trying to be a teacher. I felt like my experience growing up with teachers was really awesome, and I looked up to a lot of teachers, and they were a lot of my role models, especially in high school. My high school football coach and my middle school PE teachers and my kindergarten teacher. Nobody forgets their kindergarten teacher.
No one's really questioned me too much about it until the pandemic came around. It was like, okay, yeah, like fun teaching, that's cool. And then the pandemic hit and they were like, okay, is this actually what you really want to do? Like, think about how difficult it's going to be. And I'm like, well, any job you go into during a pandemic is going to be difficult. So I don't think that should really change what I'm passionate about just because of that.
They were so on board with it, but I did get that from other people, from friends and other things. And at first, it worried me, but I really genuinely love what I do, and I'd rather wake up and do what I love than get more money doing something I don't.
Of course they do. They think it's more because I want to coach football or because I want to coach and things like that, but I feel like priority is teaching first. You have to separate the teacher from the coach, and you got to realize that when you're in the classroom, it's different from when you're on the field.
Oh yeah, it is very hard, and it's been hard, and I've been learning because you don't know how everybody's so different. Every student is different, and how you explain things and you understand things is completely different than how a student might. So you just have to learn so many different ways to explain something or show something, just so you know that they can understand it.
It's definitely easy waking up and coming here because you love the kids. It's easy because you love what you're doing. If you think your job is hard, you may not love it. A lot of people coming here, we say it's easy, it's because we really love it, but a degree is not easy. Learning to teach is not easy.
No. If I was doing it just for a job, then I probably shouldn't be here. I think it's more of, I don't want to say like a lifestyle, but I think it's just something that you just have to love.
No, I mean, definitely when people say they don't do it for the money, I think it's kind of a joke now because that's just so commonly what you think of. If you're not a teacher, that's a big thing that people say. But it's just like, I don't know, you don't come in and think, hope I get paid on Friday, just can't wait for my paycheck and get out of here. It's just like a genuine classroom, it's a family, it's a community, and it's just, you don't think like that. I don't think anybody does as a teacher.
No. It's a career, it's a passion, it's more than just a job. Once you get into this field, if you're thinking about, what about the kids, or if any questions will be answered as soon as you step through the door and you have 100 5-year-olds hugging you at your waist, and you just feel all the love and the attention. You just feel like a superhero, like a celebrity, and it's really inspiring when you get to tell a kid, hey, make sure you do this, make sure you follow direction, because when you get older, you're gonna have to learn how to do that stuff anyway. So you might as well start when you're younger. It's just thing like really being a role model is just really important. It's really nice. It's not just a job, it's a career, it's a passion.